We'll do it live.
Okay.
We'll do it live. Fuck it. Do it live. I'll write it and we'll do it live.
Don't write it.
Fucking thing sucks.
How are you, folks? I love that. Again, that's like white noise to me to fall asleep to. That, and I get Tommy Lasorda fucking losing his mind for 10 minutes, saying every swear in the book. I got, you know who, Bobby Knight. I don't know what your dad was like, but my dad was a lot like Bobby Knight. Always had that look on his face, like, you're bothering me. Did your dad have that? My father would be working outside, and I'd go, Dad, and he'd go like this. Half squinting. My mother would come out it was always on Saturday afternoon. My dad's working in the garden, and they always went out Saturday night, every Saturday night with the same couples. And she comes to the sliding glass doors, and I'm sitting there, and my father's out there bent over, like tying up tomatoes. Nick! What? I just nailed that. What? I know, Joan. I know. 7 o'clock. Jesus H. Christ. And then he used to go to me. If I was out there, he'd go, don't ever get fucking married. God, how true that was. Anyways, I mean, I love my wife, but marriage isn't for guys. I don't give a fuck what anybody says. What do you mean? Shut it. This isn't fucking Dr. Phil. Anyways, what is it, Wednesday, folks? Again, Friday night, Cohoes Music Hall, Cohoes, New York. It's so depressing to look around and I'm 60. I know where I am in my career, folks, and I chose the hard path. So did a few other guys, Colin Quinn and shit. But you look at some of these names of guys that you started with that you really don't respect their comedy. You like them as people, and they're fucking selling, I don't know, 1,500 seats at $200 or $170. It's a kick in the balls. I don't give a fuck. Ego aside, whatever. You know, the only one that doesn't, a lot of them don't bother me because it's not a zero-sum game. And by that, I mean somebody else getting successful doesn't take anything from me. It's not a zero-sum game. It is in your head. And so I really, my friends that make it big, like Louis C.K., he was just the most talented fuck I ever knew. But it was still hard. I told him this when he belly laughed. I go, you know how fucking hard it is? I go, you're selling out, I don't know, you're doing now he's doing Madison Square Garden, but this wasn't even that far. He was doing 3,000 seats. I go, do you know how fucking hard it is? I'm sitting in a car with some kid at 6 a.m. in Green Bay on a snowy morning to go to do morning radio, and a bus pulls up next to us, and your face is on it. Do you know what the fuck that feels like? Your old roommate, HBO, coming this week. Oy. I get back to the La Quinta Inn. I go, give me my belt. Fucking hotel so cheap, that's not even strong enough to hold me. I used to have a bit about that. I go, I'm the only one at the continental breakfast with a rope around my neck. Oh, these eggs look good. Put it in there. These eggs look terrific.
Get the plastic from the ice container, wrap it around your head.
Oh, God. So I'm just giving a little insight on where comics like my age, and I don't begrudge any of them. The Joe Lists, Mark Normans of the world, good comics. Even what's his name, Nate Bargatze. I mean, he's just perfect. He's got a nice sense of humor. And I told him, I said, you're like a jazz musician. It's just very laid back and great stories. And I mean, that guy is filthy rich already. You know what I mean? 1 minute he's doing 3,000, then he's hosting SNL, and I'm genuinely happy for guys like that because I like them or whatever. But again, there's a few out there you're like, really? Fucking really, public? Well, Nick, you say a lot of curse. Yeah, well, what are you, fucking 6? Maybe this is the attitude I have on stage. Maybe that's the problem. Like they said in that movie, Mr. Saturday Night. Billy Crystal, and his brother was his manager, and his brother goes, you could have been nicer. And they're talking about his career. I go, whatever, I am who I am, you are who you are, and that's a pussy. Anyways, See that opening 8 minutes right there? That should be in a capsule somewhere. That's me. All right, folks. And you're like, yeah, capsule in the dump. Get on with the show. Okay. This made me laugh. Quick clip at the top of the show, ladies and gentlemen. Martha McCallum, you know, she's been on Fox forever. Very, like everyone else, blonde hair, cute. Knows her shit, too. She looks like she... Anyways, she's interviewing Randy Weingarten, who might be a man. We still don't know. You know, she's the head of the teachers' school unions, ugly as a fucking stump fence. That's her looking at her best. I honest to God, she almost looks like a woman there. But she's got that condescending, I don't even know if she's from New York, that condescending New York Jewish, and no, I'm not anti-Semitic. I defend Israel all the time. But she's got that condescending, I don't know if she's a lesbian or not, but see, when she's talking to somebody who looks like a Barbie doll, her instincts come out to be condescending, even when she's not. But watch this little exchange, and it's so fucking typical, and I love what Martha McCallum did.
You have actually very difficult
Martha, sweetheart, listen to me.
Please don't call me sweetheart.
It actually does. I'm sorry. My bad.
You smut cocksucker. Fuck you.
Oh my God. Was that not perfect? Sweetheart, could you be any more condescending? Oh my God. That's all.
Followed by listen to me.
What?
Followed by listen to me.
Listen to me, yeah. Okay, Dad, whip it out. Get it over with. Get an addictomy, as we used to say in 8th grade and laugh. Let's move on some. This was pretty good. This was interesting, I thought. Dyes are dead. That's dyes, D-Y-E-S. I'm so clever. 8 harmful petroleum-based synthetic dyes will soon be phased out of the American food supply, according to plans unveiled Tuesday by Health and Human Services Secretary Robert F. Kennedy Jr. So that's what he's going to do.
That's your world. I just live in it.
Over the coming months, the FDA will revoke authorization for 2 synthetic food colorings, Citrus Red No. 2, my favorite, and my second favorite, Orange B, and collaborate, boy, black people be pissed, and collaborate with the food industry to remove 6 other synthetic dyes. And here they are, in no specific order. Or maybe it is a specific order. I have no idea. Blue No. 1, also known as Brilliant Blue, FCF. Blue No. 1 is derived from petroleum. I don't want to hear petroleum in my food. To give foods such as M&Ms and Takis a blue hue, like my balls. Blue No. 2, also known as Indigo Carmine. What's it on Italian? Indigo Carmine. I talked to Indigo Carmine. He's got to come up on that. Or Indigenitine. Blue No. 2 mimics the color and properties of plant-based indigo dye in products like Skittles and Blueberry Pop-Tarts. I think this is some racist shit. These are quality foods for black people. Citrus Red No. 2, it's used to color the peels of oranges, particularly those grown. They color the peels in orange? That's not even natural. They tell you to eat this. They say that's where all the vitamins are in the skin, particularly those grown in Florida that are not intended for processing. Green No. 3, the artificial green dye called Fast Green FCF, is produced through chemical synthesis. Yeah, that should be good for you. Orange B, the color additive, is only permitted for use in hot dog and sausage casings in high doses. It can damage the liver and bile duct. Red dye 40, also known as Allura Red AC. Red dye 40 gives red color to products like Kool-Aid, Starburst, and NyQuil. Again, racist. Yellow No. These are... What are black people going to eat? Nick, they're replacing it with... Okay. Yellow No. 5, commonly known as tartrazine. Yellow No. 5 can be found in brightly colored sodas like oh my God, Mountain Dew! And processed snacks like Twinkies. Why don't you just knock the watermelon out of their mouth? Yellow No. 6, Sunset Yellow, FCF, imparts a vibrant yellow-orange hue to Airheads, Jolly Ranchers, Lucky Charms, and other processed foods. If a foreign nation was doing to our children what we were doing in America, we'd go to war to protect them. I don't believe that because foreign nations are doing that with fentanyl, and we didn't go to war. Now we are. Chronicle illness guru Dr. Mark Hyman remarked during a brief speech backing the dye announcement. We will get rid of all dyes. Oh, that's his uncle. It's more like this. We're getting rid of dye number 7 and blue phosphorus. It's a color in Skittles, and I know the blacks are going to be mad at me, but it's good for you. Let's welcome.
Like interstates. They're racist.
Yeah, exactly. Bridges, trees, oxygen, math. Those are all things. Hey, folks, think you know who the new pope is going to be? What about who will sweep the Canadian federal elections? Want to put some money on it? Thanks to today's sponsor, Kalshi, you can. Kalshi is the largest legal prediction market in the United States. These are real money markets where people are actually trading on what they think will happen. Because there's skin in the game, the odds tend to be more accurate than traditional polls or pundit takes. Kalshi has the Canadian Liberal Party at an 80% chance of winning the election, which is surprising to me. Put some money on it and find out, right? You can have fun. I would, as far as the Canadian thing, I'm going with a conservative, if they have them up there, you know. And Stanley Cup, I'm leaning towards who? I don't know. Colorado. It's legal in all 50 states and a fun way to cash in on those random hunches, especially the big ones like the new pope or elections, okay? Kalshi's been growing fast, over 2 million users and more than 2 billion with a B in trade so far. The Canadian election is coming Monday. If you want to try it out, Kalshi's giveaway, they're giving away $10 to anyone who signs up using my link and makes a $100 trade. Just go to kalshi.com/DiPaolo, DiPaolo, and get in before the election closes. That's Kalshi, KALSHI.com/DiPaolo. Or click the link in our show notes and get $10 after making a $100 trade. Kalshi, you can trade on that. Let's move on to the next story. Headline, what a dick! What? An investigation is underway in Clay County after a local mother, by the way, that's in Kansas, near Kansas, reported that a man exposed himself in the women's locker room at the North Kansas City YMCA. Let's make this clear, I've never been in there. Shock is what the woman said, because I have an 11-year-old that comes here often with me and works out. It's definitely a shock, said one member. And here's another mom, or the one that just said it, I'm not sure, but roll them.
My 11-year-old does use that locker room, especially after we go to the pool. And in there, you either have the closed-down showers or you kind of try to change as quickly as possible. So it's definitely shocking and something that we'll be looking out for a little bit more.
The YMCA tells Fox 4 it's investigating the matter, saying in part, we follow all state and local laws and individuals are allowed to use the locker room or restroom that they identify with.
And then it went on to say, we have neutral bathrooms, blah, 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 implying that the people, not the guy with the dick, the woman with the dick in the locker room, I should say, that the people who rights are being infringed, they should go out of their way and be inconvenienced by this. Another incident reportedly happened to a 7-year-old girl while she was with her mother. The woman says she and her daughter had just finished swimming lessons where that's a coincidence, right? That this guy's in that locker room, like he doesn't know when young girls are swimming, where she estimates hundreds of children were present and had gone to the woman's locker room to change. That's when she says she heard a grown man's voice say this.
Have you ever seen a grown man naked?
She told Fox 4 that as she and her daughter were leaving a stall, they encountered a naked man with his genitals exposed.
Perhaps you'd like me to come in there and wash your dick for you.
When she questioned what he was doing, the woman says the individual responded with something to the effect, "Honey, I'm a woman." She and her daughter then sprinted out of the locker room. The mother ran a 4.240 as be looked at by Florida State. They're weak in the defensive secondary. I want to look at the macro of this real quick. Folks, again, there's about 14 transgender people in the world. Again, I'm exaggerating a little bit, but you know what I'm saying. Hardly enough for us to be spending this much time, year after year, newscast after newscast, to be talking about it. It's a classic left-wing distraction. Look over here while we try to fix the next election or whatever the fuck we do, some nefarious horse shit. That's all this is. Don't get caught up in this, okay? It's a red herring with a yellow dress and a big cock. Oh, mamacita papadilla, baby's got a diarrhea. Do you know what I'm saying, though? Don't get wrapped up in it. They are so lost right now. Real quick, J.B. Pritzker, you know that fat fucking governor of Chicago who's to the left of Stalin? Just a nitwit. They're looking towards him as the next nominee, which is hilarious. He makes AOC look like Newt Gingrich. Honestly, with his politics. And he's dumb. And it's Chicago. Yeah, you've done a nice job with Illinois. Give me a break. Forget about it. Why did I say that? Well, it's the next headline. Dementia cases continue to rise in the United States. Dementia cases continue to rise in the United States. Did I just say that? Oh, my God. It's the old, hey, I fucking did a dementia joke twice. With people over age 55 facing a 42% risk of developing the condition in their lifetime. A recent study led by John Hopkins, good guy, predicted 500,000 dementia cases in 2025 and 1 million per year by 2060. And I know what it is, folks. I believe everything they say. My dad died from it. My dad from it. They're trying to take out die number 2. Did I mention that was my dad? But you know how many times I've gone up to people that I know, family members, and go,
who the fuck are you? Are you writing a book? Who the fuck are you?
That's my brother. That doesn't mean people are powerless in reducing their risk, however, according to Dr. Joel Salinas, a behavioral neurologist and associate professor at NYU Grossman School. One of the biggest factors in the increase in demographics, let me get that. Increase is demographics. That's one of the reasons it's increasing, noted Salinas, who is also the co-founder and chief medical officer at Isaac Health, a virtual memory clinic for brain health and memory issues. Here's some of the things you're supposed to do, to help your brain last. Quitting smoking and limiting alcohol consumption.
What? No soup for you.
Soup's in there? No. It can also boost prevention, as does getting enough quality sleep. And there's where you hit, I'm telling you, that's you guys know if you don't get a good night's sleep. But as you get older, you don't sleep that well, even more. As we speak, I'm waiting for test results. I put a thing on, I had an app, I put it around my wrist. Thing, that was a different. But this is just a thing. Oh, and a thing on your chest that monitors what goes on.
Jesus, you go to bed as the Bionic Man.
Oh, God, yes. Oh, Christ, yes. I don't know what to say. I went to bed looking like a guy in his 90s. They have to call in a priest for the last rite. You stick this thing on your chest, and it records you, and then when you wake up and when you hit off, it sends the information right to the people. And they get back to me. They said, we don't know about your sleeping patterns, but you pulled your pud like 11 times. And wait a minute. Entering a specific stage of sleep called slow wave or stage 3, which I haven't been to in about 38 years. I'm not kidding you. Like I say, I'll sleep through the night and wake up like I feel like I've been up all night. And that's, hopefully they're going to tell me it's sleep apnea. I don't know what else it would be. I'm trying magnesium now because my wife had the whole thing. I've had 4 nightmares in a row on magnesium. Why is that? Anyway, sleep called slow wave or stage 3 helps to clear out the buildup of toxin proteins in the brain. Those are called like alloids or something. And that's absolutely, there's a chemical when you sleep that washes over your brain to get rid of all that shit. And I don't have any of that left. It's stuck in there somewhere. If someone is having issues with sleep, we send them to see a sleep specialist, which I just did, to the proper testing. Obstructive sleep apnea, which is a common sleep disorder, affects blood pressure, heart disease, and brain health, and it's something that's treatable. I thought my wife you know, I'm trying to sleep next to her. It's like sleeping next to a cappuccino machine. Can I get foam on that, please? So I used to make fun of her, and then she goes, "You're starting to snore," like 5, 6, maybe 7 years ago. And sure enough, I really am. It's horrible. And I'm hoping that's what it is, sleep apnea. But the machines suck that they have for it right now. Anyways, where am I? Oh, 20 minutes. This Friday night, like I haven't told you 11 times, I'll be at Cohoes Music Hall in Cohoes, New York, and then May 15th and 16th, Zanies, Rosemont, Illinois. And I'm serious, folks. That might be it for this year, touring. I want to write a fucking book, but they say you can't do that when you're, obsessed with sports on TV and you like to hang out at bars. What do you mean? Hemingway was a fucking drunk. Honest to God, I don't know. I just... Even this gig is a great place. I know I'm going, but I feel like I'm over it. Not the performing part, the other part. I don't give a fuck. Anyways. So, also, if you want to support the show, go to the merch page. Look at all the stuff we have. Hats, more hats, different kinds of hats, sombreros, which I don't think fit the DiPaolo brand. And we got the Russian furry things. And what is it? The babushka. I thought that was the girls' privates in Russia. Got to trim that babushka. Ooh, I'll tell you. Anyways, buy something at nickdip.com. You can watch full episodes of my show and Louder with Crowder and all exclusive Rumble Premium content, which is the best on the internet if you want to laugh and learn. You can do that ad-free with just one subscription. So join Rumble Premium by clicking in the link description. It's the best thing you'll do. I'm telling you, it's worth it. A lot of shitty podcasts out there. Women talking about spatulas and fat people saying we should be fat, it's healthy, and all that horse shit. Yeah, positivity, exactly. How about you suck my positivity right out of me when I look at your fat fucking ass at the airport?
Hi, good night, everybody.